I've been talking about it all morning, Tracy G.
That's a fact.
I've been talking about it all morning, citizens. I knew we was going to have this guest here. She's the reason we came back to work in this building.
How about that?
We've been out of work for 2 weeks. We haven't come to the building in 2 years. And they said, look who's scheduled to come. I said, are you kidding me? If she's coming back from the cornrow clique, she's coming back. Oh, wait, come on, man. Throw them up. I remember when Lizzo Bangers first came out. And we were all over this young lady. We said this person is multifaceted, multidimensional, multi-talented, a skilled-ass MC, a flute player, just like I played the clarinet, Tracy G. We bonded on that. A magnificent dancer, singer, songwriter, producer, trendsetter, and boss. Okay, multiple Grammy Awards. Last I counted was 3. She probably won a few since then. Billboard Charter, BET, MTV Music Awards. Wow. It's all been done. The big screen, the small screen. She's cutting deals with Amazon. I almost tried to audition to be one of her big girls dancing into the background. Because everything she touched turned to gold, Tracy G.
Let's go.
And we got her back. Ladies and gentlemen, 888-742-3345. Give it up for Lizzo. Lizzo.
Nothing beats your intros. I feel like the interview should just be over after the intro. It don't get better than that.
Y'all be thinking the same thing.
Okay, job done.
Job done. And I was thinking, what is Lizzo going to wear this morning?
Yo.
Can you talk to us about the fit real quick?
I'm in my Yitty brand.
Let's go.
Yes.
I'm in the iconic black mesh me top and legging that you can get at Yitty.com. And I'm rocking my first chain, Sway. I'm a real rapper now.
You got a
First
Yitty chain?
Yeah.
Woo. Can I hold that?
Yeah.
That looks fire. Be careful though, Calloway. Yeah.
Hold on.
Look at that. You get that, Cortez?
That's hot.
That's beautiful.
Careful, Lizzo. He from Oakland.
To disappear in front of your very eyes, Lizzo. You would know what happened.
With the swiftness.
But I know you got money to get another one now.
Hey.
Things have changed.
Things have changed.
Since you first sat here years ago, things have changed.
Yeah.
Are you happy?
So happy. It was a lot for a while. And then the last 2 years, like I was saying, I haven't been in a radio interview in person in like over 2.5 years. So
really?
this is, I've been doing Zooms.
That's
from the comfort of my own home.
We are your first?
Yeah.
All right, let's just say
You're my first.
We're in the first phase.
Let's say today was the first day.
Today's the
that
first
I'm
day.
back.
Yeah.
Well,
it feels good.
You said you were nervous. What have you done to make you nervous about doing the interview?
What have I done? Oh my God. See exactly. What haven't I done? I feel like this past week I did everything I've always wanted to do in 1 week.
Yeah.
God is good.
God is great. I got to ask you too, man. I remember the first time Saturday Night Live did a skit, and they did a skit, made me a character in the skit.
Yeah.
Right? And so they had a Sway. I can't think who played Sway, but he was interviewing some girls that was supposed to be like Destiny's Child. But it was on Saturday Night Live. Yeah. And I'm sitting there. My grandmother watched it. Everybody watched it. I know this wasn't your first time doing SNL. But your mom got to introduce you?
Yeah, she did. And I introduced myself.
Yep.
I said, ladies and gentlemen, me.
Yes.
And then my mother, which was so special because I performed the song special, and the internet loves the video of me playing that song for my mom for the first time in the car. So it has a very special meaning, very sentimental, and she did a great job.
She did an excellent job.
That was her moment. She a diva too.
Your mom's a diva too?
Yeah, she a diva too.
So if someone says anything about her daughter, how does your mom react?
They gonna catch these hands. I seen my mama throw a vacuum at somebody, a vacuum cleaner. Yeah, not the plastic one either.
Oh my God.
She's little, but she's mighty.
That's what we like. That's what we want in a mama, though.
Okay.
Wow.
So she lifted the vacuum and threw it?
She threw it. It was one of them old school metal ones too. This was years ago. Oh my God, I don't want to get my mama in trouble.
No.
But it was the vacuum salesman. He disrespected her in her own house. So she picked that thing up. I said, oh my God.
I love this. Lizzo's back.
This makes me curious then, because I'm not sure if you watched Kanye's doc,
Genius.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep. And when his mom was talking about how the relationship had changed, and she said, like, when he was younger, she was mom, but now she really looks at it as she's a consultant. You know what I'm saying? She doesn't tell him what to do. She just offers her insight. How has your relationship with your mother changed in that way? Like, what does she say about your career? Do you look at her for any business advice?
Our relationship has changed a lot. We've actually gotten like very, very close, and it's quite the opposite, because when I was younger, I was very serious about everything I was doing. I was like, I have to be a flute player, and I have to be the best at this and this and that. And my mom was always managing my energy levels, because she called me an Energizer Bunny. She's like, you're going to try to do everything, and then you just burn out, you know? And then as I got older, I was touring a lot, and I'd be tired. I'd be like, Mama, can you make me like soul food? Can you make me some Thanksgiving dinner in April? And now she like babies me. Like, I just lay on her and I'm like, Mama, I do baby voice, because I didn't do that as a kid. I was very serious and very driven. And now that I'm there, I think the kid me, little Melissa, is like, okay, you need to get babied now. It's time to get babied.
Yeah, and so why not, right? You always going to be her daughter, Rich Nice. You want to jump in?
Yeah.
I never seen you raise your finger to ask a question. I was like,
So new.
We got company, you know. Let's dive into Saturday Night Live a little bit. Whose idea was it for your mom to introduce you? Because now, with the way the world is, and family means so much, and it's just so serious now to have your peoples around you.
Yeah.
Who idea was it for your mom to introduce you?
We were having a little team meeting, me and my managers, and we were just like, who is going to introduce me? But there was no one else for the gig. Like, it was perfect. We were just like, yeah, Mom.
Was she nervous?
Who else was gonna do it? We was like, who do we fly in? Can we fly in Missy Elliott? Like, we wanted it to be,
huge.
Yeah, but we went with, Hart, and it was
Can't
easy.
go wrong.
It was like the second idea, and we just stuck with it.
Did she rehearse it? What was it like?
She didn't even know, cause we had to wait for Lauren Michaels to approve it, because he runs a tight ship.
Right.
It comes down to the seconds, because she was like, ladies and gentlemen, my daughter, Lizzo. And so they actually said, are you going to say my daughter? Because that's 2 extra seconds. And if you do that, we're going to have to cut into the music time. Like, it's to the second. So Lauren approved it the night of, and I was like, oh, can I cuss on the radio?
Yeah, go for it. You forget.
Yep.
Fuck.
Feel liberated, right?
Actually do cuss a little. Anyway, I called my mom, like I was in glam, ready for like the first run through. I'm like, oh, you introducing me tonight? She was like, what? So I sprung it up on her, but she was ready for it.
It counts more, though.
Yeah.
Like when you go through these experiences, you find yourself on these huge stages and your dreams are manifesting, and then you look around after a while, you wonder who's next to you. You want to share those moments like with your mom, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, and Lexo, she's in the cornrow clique. I've known her since...
You was in cornrow clique?
Yeah.
Wow.
Cornrow clique.
That's what's up.
You heard me shout y'all out?
Yeah, she heard the shout out. Yeah, I've known her since 4th grade.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's like...
4th grade? What was she
God
like
bless.
back? Is this the drink? Come on, get out
Right.
there. Come on in.
Lexo the real out. Don't say nothing crazy.
That's a day one.
Don't say nothing crazy.
Come on in here.
Yeah, we need a day one perspective.
How is her ambition today different from what it was when y'all was in 4th grade?
I don't really see a difference. She was just like this. She had to be first chair and band because we played the flute together. She beat out all the flute players in the land. Okay. She always had
the land of
be
Texas.
on top.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then when you see, because you said something really interesting that I think is, I like to learn more about when you said you guys sat down with your marketing team at SNL and made decisions. So I'm under the impression that you run your own ship.
Yes. Yeah.
Talk about that.
I'm a micromanager. But it is funny. I met Lexo in the 4th grade because my English teacher in the 4th grade, I wrote her, we were supposed to do like a little paragraph, for homework, but I wrote this full like book and a story for her. I hand bound it, and she was like, I don't got time to read this. I said a paragraph, and I was like, you're stifling my creativity. I need to move to a better English class. And then I moved to another English class down the hall, and she happened to be in that one. So
that was
the
fake.
ambition has never changed.
She always had it.
Yeah.
Like
Since a child.
So yeah, I'm definitely a micromanager, and I think people are starting to see it now. Yeah, I executive produce Cause I Love You. I executive produce Special. Executive produce Watch Out for the Big Girls. I'm the founder and CEO of Yitty.
Come on.
It's like my hands are in it.
Round of applause. Come on, y'all act like that's little.
Mogul.
That's a big girl.
But did you have to learn? Like, how did you learn to be a boss? Like, because there's a lot of young artists who say they're a boss and or want to be a boss, but you got to go through the motion. You got to have the experiences.
I think that I have this natural proclivity to being a boss bitch.
Okay.
I really do. I just didn't have the titles. They don't give the titles, especially to, young black people. They won't be like, yeah, you produce this, or but I think I have an incredible team around me. Like, my managers are incredible. They make anything happen. I'd be like, you know what I want to do today? I want to turn purple and fly. And they're like, okay, who do we call? You could do that at 4:15. They make it all. They make the impossible possible. So I think I learned from watching that how to navigate this world, because my dreams and my ambition is huge.
Yes.
But the access, we don't always get. But I had to learn how to knock the door down.
How did you learn? And then, Mike, I'll let you jump in, because you have such a strong fan base. We learned that early on, right? The people who follow you are staunch supporters. But as you become more popular and more famous, you also get the critics as well. You've had your share of critics. Yeah. When and how did you learn how to cope with that? Like, when does it still matter what a critic says?
No. It doesn't, because it's their opinion. I think that we've moved into this era where, like, we don't understand what an opinion is anymore. It's like everyone's opinion is a fact, and now I'm upset because you said this. Like, that's how they feel. Yeah. It's not how I feel, and it's for damn sure not the truth. Yeah. If you don't like me, you don't like yourself. I've made peace with the fact that you are unhappy with your life. I've done nothing to nobody but be excellent all the time. And I'm just going to continue to raise the bar for myself.
I love that.
Period.
Yeah.
Period. I was like, what do you say after that?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Round of applause, please. Round of applause. Round of applause. Round of applause, please. Round of applause.
Yo, Lizzo, first of all, thank you for the breakfast this morning. We thoroughly enjoyed our breakfast.
You bought us breakfast.
I
You bought
did.
me this oatmeal and granola.
I did.
Yeah.
It's so fun watching you just live your best life. And I found it so interesting that you said this week was the best week that you ever had. Because it seems like you're always just having great weeks. I'm loving this new single that you have. It's just light and it's fun.
Yeah.
Something about Sway was asking about your critics. I felt like over some previous music, you might have addressed something that people are saying online and your fans are saying. At
Rumors.
what point, at what point do you say enough of that? Let me just get to the music and just have fun, and versus having to respond in music.
Right. Ooh, that's such a great question. That's why y'all the best. I think I found that I do have a trend of, like, I gotta say the music that's on my chest. And even back in Lizzo Bangers is a very political, borderline angry album, because I'm just like, why do y'all treat black people this way? I'm just like, I was like full political Lizzo, like, go girl. And then I made Big Girl Small World, and I made songs like I'm in love with myself and my skin. And I think, like, I gotta get the warmonger out, the crazy, like, angry person, so I can get to the peaceful, Lizzo that I am, the self-love Lizzo, the guru. So Rumors was that for me this time. I was like, I don't care. I'm talking my shit, and I'm getting this off my chest, and Cardi B doing it with me. I'm doing all the things I've always wanted to do. Yeah. And I got that off my chest, and I think, like, and I have a lot of songs like that I wrote in the last 2.5 years that will never see the light of day, because they don't have to. They don't have to. But I think shortly after Rumors, I think it cleared a path for me where I was like, because when you upset about something, once you talk about it, you're like, I feel better. And I think I felt better, and I was able to make Special, which is just love. Like, this album is about love for myself, love for my friends, romantic love for God, love for life, and About Damn Time is really like how do I savor this moment? Because the past has been really painful and the future is really scary. But this moment is really all we have. How do I celebrate that right now and not feel bad about it?
Right.
Not have that guilt, you know?
Yeah.
Because it's like, I got a feeling I'm going to be all right.
Yeah.
And it's about damn time.
It's about damn time. I get it.
Like,
Yeah.
More than deserving of that.
Yeah.
And I know Mike Muse just touched on, I'm sorry, Mike Muse.
No, I was gonna say I felt that in the song. Like the song makes me want to bop. Like it makes me want to do it. Too. I actually was getting dressed to it in the shower last week when it dropped on Friday, and I had it on repeat. And I was like, "Yo, this is light. This is a vibe. It's good energy. So it comes through."
You wanted her to know it was in the shower that you were listening
Water was running down my balls. Soap running down my balls.
If I can keep shooting my shot from one chair saxophone to first chair flute, first chairs in the building.
The instrument
Hold on.
itself.
First chair trumpet. First chair trumpet.
First chair clarinet.
What did you play?
I was beatboxing.
Okay. We gotta start. We gotta have a Sway orchestra.
Yeah.
You gotta
I'm
do
gonna
it.
bring Sasha. You bring the clarinets. We got
Okay.
sax, trumpet, and the beatbox.
But Lizzo,
Percussion.
I can lead the man as drum major.
Oh,
I'm gonna keep going.
Let it go, Mike. I got to talk about her album.
real quick, because Mike brought up these debut singles, and also because you, Lizzo, you brought up Romantic Love. I know a lot of folks like to make light and kind of joke with the Chris Evans thing, which is very playful. But you also, at least from my perspective, very subtly debuted what looked like a romantic interest. I peep a little game, a little,
Yeah.
you know,
All over the
half of the
internet.
head.
Look at me.
I saw some locks. A little kissy kiss on the side. And so I'm just
That
wondering.
was paparazzi. That wasn't me.
Oh,
Paparazzi
okay,
is in my business.
It looked like it was an iPhone that was on a tripod, but I'm gonna shut up.
Ooh, Tracy G.
Listen,
No, you're not
listen.
wrong. You're not wrong.
But I just want to know, like, how has that form of love contributed to your quality of life? Because you've always spoken about self-love, and that's very important, of course. But we have so many different branches of love.
Yeah, I think, and this is kind of deep, but when I think when you don't have self-love first, we kind of seek romantic love to fill that void, and it becomes very toxic in that space. It doesn't really belong in there. Like if you think about it as an organ, and then you're putting like romantic love in the self-love organ, it's gonna turn into a cancer somehow because it doesn't belong there. And I feel like romantic love should be this like cherry on top of everything, and it really has, and it feels the spectrum out. Like I was like fully music is my boyfriend kind of person, and now I'm just like, wow, life is full, life has meaning, there's new experiences, everything songs hit different. Songs hit different.
Yeah.
Food tastes different. Is food tasting different?
Real stupid.
It depends on what we talk about eating.
Hello.
Okay.
But it do taste different.
It enhances all the senses, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it does.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait. Let's talk about the stage really quick
Wait,
for 2
hold up.
seconds.
But I didn't hear the answer, Rich.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hold up. So is there a relationship? Is there a
Wait, that
romantic-
wasn't a question.
That
Nobody
wasn't a
asked that
question?
question. You asked if food tastes different. I
Oh,
said
okay.
it's zoo.
All right.
I said it's zoo.
Oh, okay. I thought that's what Tracy
It was a moment,
saying.
right? I just
Y'all
wa-
are very good. You're very good.
No, I really wanted to. I didn't know where she
find
was
out.
going with it, but so that is every
I
time
like
you come
your
up.
jacket. I
Thank
really
you.
do.
I
love the jacket.
Superstar, you see the pivot game?
Media training.
That was
Media
good.
training.
That was good.
Like, I ain't new to this.
I ain't mad at that.
Look, I'm gonna stay to the music, okay?
That was pretty good though.
What's your favorite song, the most fun song to perform on stage? Did you just say, this is the song, I just have my fun on stage?
Ooh, woo, 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 woo. I really like my music. You know, I write it, I produce it, I live it. So every time, every song has a different personality with me because it brings up and highlights a different experience I had. I will say, funny enough, the song that keep coming to my head is Juice. I have so much fun on that little silly song because the choreography is just like like I just know it so well. Like I find myself giggling and laughing. Like that's the song where it's like, because you know you would say truth hurts, but that's the moment everybody been waiting for.
Right.
So the crowd is like. Like when I'm doing it and I'm like, okay, let me let me make sure I'm giving them a. But Juice is so fun. Yeah.
Good question, Rich Nice. Hey, we got Lizzo here, 888-742-3345. We're going to go all the way to West Virginia. Stefan, what up, Stefan?
Stefan.
What up, Stefan?
Be nice, Stefan.
Lizzo, so why you
Hey, I'm good, guys. How you guys doing?
Great.
Good.
We got her back, Stefan.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Lizzo, loving the music. I love everything you do. Had a great always knowing you. Shake, Sway, you always do your good, do the good thing. Appreciate you guys.
All right. You got a question, Stefan?
No, actually, I had a plea if she's around.
Stefan.
He just wanted to say what's up.
He just wanted to say hi. Hey, Stefan.
Hey, Heather, I need to talk to you, but I'll have
all right, man. Hold on the line, Stefan. What's Stefan?
I just want to say hey.
Let them get it together, right?
Yeah.
I think what I want to know, because these times happen so fast. I love being in a position where I could see someone's career start.
Yes.
I wasn't around when the cornrow clique first started.
Always.
But I got a chance to witness it before all of these people were paying attention.
Yes.
Right. And that's one of my favorite things to do. That's why I get gratified in this business, to be a part of somebody's journey, right? And then to talk to them about the transitions, the metamorphosis that you go through. This isn't the same person we met when Lizzo Bangers was out, right? Is it, for you, everything you wanted it to be, you imagined it to be? And then where do you see it going from here?
Well, thank you for believing in me.
Absolutely.
Even at Soundset when you would come to Minneapolis, and
it's right there.
I had to freestyle. I was so scared.
Yeah,
I was so scared.
You're scared right now. You think that's
still
why you
scared.
rocking back and forth.
Yeah,
you think I'm gonna ask you to freestyle?
Yes, many men will
Good.
step upon me.
Yeah, I mean, here's the wild part. I am the same person.
Okay.
I think having people around you who've known you for a long time is a great confirmation of who you are. And I'm like, wow, the fiber of my being is the same. I just think that everything around me's changed. Everything.
Yeah.
Like the world around me, the way people treat me, the way people look at me, that has changed. And that can sometimes change a person, but for some odd reason, it has not changed me.
So when I see you getting on a private jet like I saw the other week.
Yeah, with the cheeks.
Yeah, with the cheeks
and my
out.
Yitty, that's Yitty is coming soon, ladies.
That's Yitty.
And gentlemen.
And that's who you always were.
Well, my being an exhibitionist is, that had nothing to do with fame or anything like that, or even my career. I think that had to do with some personal growth and like getting comfortable with my body and loving my body. That was a personal journey. But as soon as I reached that point, because I hated my ass. It was my least favorite body part. And I turned that into an obsession. Now everybody's obsessed with my ass, for better and for worse. They're crazy about I got one of the most famous asses on the planet now.
Skin out.
I'm proud of it.
Yeah.
So I think when you see that, that is me though. But that's who I would have been, famous or not.
Okay.
I would have become that woman.
An exhibitionist. I
An
like
exhibitionist.
Yes, good word.
What kind of testimonies have you heard from women around the world that are empowered by you being empowered to show your cheeks, for example?
A lot. And with Watch Out for the Big Girls, I think I'll be scared to check Twitter, y'all. I'll be like, oh God. But I have not seen one negative tweet. And there are thousands and thousands of tweets about the show of people sharing their story. They're like, I didn't realize I needed to hear and see these things. I wish I had this when I was younger. Like the course of my life has now changed. I'm going to be more confident. This makes me want to buy some shorts. Like I've never worn shorts before. And they post a picture and like I wore shorts for the first time today. They're, a woman in their 30s or 40s. Because of watching this show or because of listening to my music. And And they did it for themselves. I didn't do it. I was just the soundtrack for their change, for their growth. One that always sticks out is on stage, I always say, I love you, you're beautiful, and you can do anything. Now say it to yourself, say it to the person next to you, say it to me, and say it in the mirror every day. I promise you it works. And, you know, I say it, and who knows if people take it with them or not. Somebody tweeted, they were like, Lizzo told me to say, I love you, you're beautiful, and you can do anything. And I felt kind of goofy at first doing it. But eventually, I started to talk to myself better, and the quality of my life has changed for the better. Like, I'm kinder to myself. It really works, y'all.
Kinder to myself.
That's self-talk.
That's self-talk. Lizzo's hanging out with us. I'm going to take one or two more calls real quick. We got you breathe heavy when I say
Your fans. Your fans. These are your fans, Sway.
These are your fans. Rachel's in Indianapolis. Go ahead.
Hey, Rach.
Hi, Lizzo. Oh, my God. I can't believe I'm speaking to you.
Hey, Rach.
Hi. I've been a fan since you did songs on Brad Neely's show on Adult Swim.
Oh, my God. Sclopio Pipio. Yes.
Yes. My brother found you, and we've been obsessed. Like, we saw you live in 2017, 2018. Like, we love you. But I do want to say thank you for being such an amazing role model as, like, a bigger person, a colored person, or a person of color, all of it. Like, you've changed my life. Like, you've given me confidence that I never knew I could have. But I do want to ask about your outfit on SNL. Iconic. Like,
which one?
Right.
Iconic. Did you have to design that? You come up with them? Like, how does that work with you?
You're talking about my performance looks, right? So the first one is actually Yitty. So that's a Yitty bodysuit, honey. And we had it completely studded out in crystals. So it was very expensive, more than I thought it would be. I was like, this is my own shit. Like, why I gotta pay? Why I gotta pay this much for my own shit? But yeah, so the first was a Yitty bodysuit. And then a lot of the promo photos, actually, that black bodysuit, that was Yitty. And then the second look was Valentino. Okay, you got me.
You were absolutely stunning. Me and my brother were in tears watching you. Like, we love you so much. Just please keep doing everything you do. Like, if I would have had a role model like you growing up, I feel like I would have had so much more confidence younger. But now I have it, and you were great. Please keep doing everything you're doing. You're amazing. I love you.
That's all that matters, is that you have it now. I love you too.
All right,
yes.
man. So, and the album is out. Special is it scheduled? It's
July 15th.
That's real. That's a real date.
That's a real date.
Okay, because sometimes the dates don't be real. Sometimes it don't be real.
Listen, you got the answer, Sway. You got the answer.
Lizzo, I'm good money now. You the first person in 2022 to say that to me.
This year, okay.
This year. Real quick before we let you go, what does Yitty stand for?
Yitty is my childhood nickname. So when I was born, my name's Melissa, so my brother would say Mayitta. And my auntie Carmen, she was like, is he saying Mayitta? Is he saying Yitty? Mm-hmm. So everybody in Detroit, they go, hey, Yitty. Like, Yitty was, because in black families, everybody got a nickname.
Absolutely.
Moo Boppa, Pookie, Tootie, Yitty. So Yitty was mine. And my auntie Carmen passed away in May 2020. And I named my company in honor of her. I named it Yitty. The name that she gave me. It makes me feel close to my family, and it really means something to me. And apparently Yitties is also titties.
Yeah.
Didn't know that.
Yitty
found that
Yitty
out.
what language?
English.
Oh,
Right.
Yitties?
Colloquialism.
Yitty's also New York. They say New Yitty.
No way.
Yes, they do.
Okay,
On my way back
now
to
you
New
got to
Yitty.
get some new Yitty.
Yeah.
Go to Yitty.com, Yitty.
Yitty.com. Okay, Lizzo, thank you for coming through. That
Oh
was
my
a-
God,
Yes.